Hello, online crew. I hope you're having an amazing day today, whatever the part of the world that you are tuning in from. Today, I'm going to talk about something that you may not be aware of that you do, but you absolutely 100% want to be aware of it so you can change it, so you can get better results in your life and in your business. This is really, really important, and most people don't even know that they do it. So I want to share this with you today. And the reason why I want to share this with you today is because I listen to people's language. So when I'm talking to somebody or I'm mentoring somebody in my network marketing team or somebody online, I listen to what they say to me, and it tells me where their head is at with the words that they use. And there are things that you say and there's things that you do that you don't even realize that you do that are holding you back. So this will all make sense in a moment. But how are you? Tell me where you're tuning in from. How is the weather in your part of the world? If we have not met before, I reside in Australia. It's winter, it's cold, but I'm here to help home-based business owners bring their business online and use modern social media strategies, but in a way where you are a human before a marketer. So we are in a relationship business. We need to build connections and build real relationships with people so they know, like, and trust us to actually then get curious about what it is that we do. So that's what I teach here. So if that's what's important to you to build your business with integrity, then these are the strategies that I teach here. Just before I get into the content for today, I just want to remind you, Clubhouse tomorrow. Hope you caught the replay of last week's discussion because that was a really good one. But tomorrow we are talking on Clubhouse regarding building connections and building relationships, and how do we do that with authenticity and genuinely on social media. So you'll get lots of tips from that discussion tomorrow. I'm also doing the live Q&A Zoom calls for the coaching community tomorrow as well. So if you're in the US, Canada, or UK, I'm doing them all in the one day, one in the morning, one at night. So make sure you turn up to those live Q&A Zoom calls so you can get your questions answered about what you're struggling with in your business at the moment. So they're really, really important calls to attend. And all the information is in the coaching community Facebook group. So who's here with me live? Please say hello. Over on Instagram here, we've got Marilyn. How are you? Good to see you on. And on Facebook here, we've got Cherie, we've got Joanne. It's warm in Joanne's part of the world. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? Good to see you back again. Facebook user, oh, it's Donna. Hello, Donna. How are you? Hello, Beth. Hello, Dan. 26 degrees Celsius and 31 tomorrow. Oh, that sounds lovely. Much warmer than where I am. Hello, Laurie. Tennessee, and it's hot. So when you say hot, how hot? And tell me in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I know that I'm, as long as I get my passport in my hot little hands soon, it's going to be very, very hot in Las Vegas next week. So I'm going to go from winter to very, very hot weather, which is going to be interesting. So let's get into just today's topic, and let me know if this resonates with you at all. Like if you're in a home-based business, entrepreneur, social seller, network marketer, etc., and you have these thoughts of, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to come off spammy. Like you've got people on your radar that you want to talk to about your business, but you hold yourself back because you don't want to be perceived as that person that is pushing their business on somebody, or to give the wrong impression to that person that you're trying to sell them something. Like, does that resonate with you at all, to have those thoughts and you're holding yourself back from saying anything because you don't want to be perceived as that person? Let me know if that rings true for you. And I'll get to the point with all of this in a minute. But I had a conversation with a team member, I think it was last week, and they said pretty much that. It's like, oh, well, I wanted to say something, but I didn't say anything because I don't want to come across as, being all spammy, etc. I'm here to tell you that if that's the way that you think, honestly, in your business, like that's something that constantly comes through your mind. is like, yeah, I don't know what to say. So you're not saying anything at all, or you want to network on social media, but you're not really networking because you don't know how to bring up your business, or you don't know what to say, or you don't want to create the wrong impression. If that's you, you are your own worst enemy. And what you say to yourself and what you believe to be true could be your worst enemy in this industry, because we are in a relationship business, and you've got to get your head straight with the industry that we're in and what we can offer people before you actually grow a flourishing business. So if what's going through your mind is, oh, I don't really want to say anything because I don't want to come off as spammy, you need to change the language in your own head, because you'll always hold yourself back and you will self-sabotage yourself with talking to anybody about the business that you are in. This is the reality of the things that you say to yourself in your head. Where you want to come from is, I am in an amazing industry. We have residual income, which is everybody helping everybody, and to grow a business with residual income is an amazing opportunity for somebody to do. Maybe you've got products behind your business and you know that those products can help people. And so your thought is, I have amazing product. I'm in an amazing industry and I have amazing products that can help people. And when you come from that mindset, you will not be scared to talk to people about your business. So what's my point with all of this? You need to actually analyze what you say to yourself. You need to be very aware of the words that you tell yourself. Let me ask you a question. Write in the comments section right now, what do you struggle with the most? What do you believe? That could be in life, food, exercise, your business. What do you believe that you struggle with the most? Anybody, just one comment from somebody. What do you believe you struggle with? And there's a point to this, which I'll make in a second if somebody comments in. I'm just picking up on other comments. Yes rings true for you, for Jeanette. I think I did that right. Temperature is 101. Wow, that is hot. So that would be over 40 Celsius. Yep, trying to not be spammy. I end up not getting my message out like I should. So Laurie is saying bringing it up. So she struggles with bringing it up. Okay. My point around this, and Laurie's in my VIP program, so she probably knows where I'm going to go with this anyway. But what you tell yourself you struggle with, you'll always struggle with. So what stupid stories are you telling yourself that you struggle with? I struggle with connecting with people. I struggle with prospecting. I struggle with exercise. I struggle with eating healthy. I struggle with this. I struggle with that. Do you know the little voice in your head that tells you that? When you think that over and over again, that's exactly the results that you're going to get. So like this person I was talking to in my team, so I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to come across spammy. I know they're already, their foundation is they think this business is spammy and that they don't want to be that person. Therefore, they're always going to have problems bringing up their business with people. Laurie's saying bringing it up with people because you don't want to be perceived as that person. If that's the way that you talk to yourself about this industry, that you struggle with bringing it up, that you struggle with talking about the business, that you struggle with the business in general, you are going to self-sabotage yourself in this industry. You will stop doing the things that you know you need to do. So what am I recommending around this? You need to listen to the way that you talk to yourself. You need to listen to the things that you say that you struggle with. I struggle with my weight. As long as you tell yourself that story, you will always struggle with your weight. I struggle with exercise. As long as you say those words and you concentrate on those words, you will always struggle with exercise. If you're that kind of person says this is just the way that I am, this is who I am, it's not. You make a choice every single day as to who you wake up and want to be, who you want to serve, who you want to help, the industry that you're in, the people that you can help with your products, the people that you can help with your business. If that's not the mindset that you wake up in the morning, then you've got some work to do. Because as long as you tell yourself you struggle to build your business, You struggle to talk to people. You struggle to network. You struggle to prospect. You struggle with marketing. You struggle with what to post. Guess what? You are always going to struggle with what to post. You are always going to struggle to talk to people. So stop telling yourself these stupid stories in your head that only make you self-sabotage your results. So if you work with me in my network marketing team, or you work closely with me in any capacity, I will challenge you on the things that you say about yourself, because you need to snap out of it. But you can't snap out of it. We are run by our subconscious, and there are certain things that you believe to be true about yourself, but honestly, they're just a story. Maybe something did happen in your childhood that made you the person that you are today. But you keep talking yourself into that. Well, it's just the person that I am. It's just the way that I act. It's just, my defense mechanism or something. That's all choices. You can change anything you want to change if you want to. But more importantly, if you are aware of it. You can't change anything you're not aware of. So if you're not aware of the little things that you say to yourself, and the best way to practice is to really listen what other people are telling you. And then you'll get good about analyzing it for yourself. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen to what people are telling you. Really listen. Listen to what you're telling yourself. Listen to what you say to others. Listen to your own excuses. Listen to your own excuses. We justify not doing the things we know we need to do from our own excuses. I don't have time. Excuse, you're just not making the time. I don't have enough money. Excuse, you can go and find the money. You can sell things. There is always a way if you want to. Where there's a will, there's a way, but you believe your own excuses sometimes as to why you're not further ahead than you are, and you actually believe those excuses, but they're just a story that you tell yourself in your head. So why I'm raising this again, this is not the first time that I've talked about it. It won't be the last time, because I hear it. I hear it all the time from people that I'm coaching and people that I'm talking to. I hear what you guys say to yourselves. I hear what you guys think to be true about yourselves. I've had to change my own language in the last week about the passport and time and Vegas and all the things that I'm stressed about. I've had to pull my own self up saying, you can't, will it come in time? My passport, all those kind of things. It's like, no, it will come. It will come in plenty of time. I do have enough time to get prepared for Vegas. I do have, like, the words that you say to yourself set the intention of what's going to happen. So if you're always complaining, if you're that complainer, if you're that person when somebody says, how are you? And you go, oh, all right, I'm so tired, I'm this and that, and you're that person that's always complaining, that's a choice. So the words that come out of your mouth come from what's going on up here. And I'm just encouraging you can't change this stuff overnight, but I encourage you to really listen to what you say to yourself. When you know you're not doing something that you know you should be doing, what are you telling yourself? I don't have time. Challenge that, your own thought. I probably did have time. I just didn't make enough time. Or I got distracted by social media instead of using 15 minutes to do some exercises. You really need to be in tune with the way that you think and the way that you talk to yourself and the language that you use, and practice it by listening to what other people say to you. What are your friends saying to you? What are they struggling with? Challenge them on their language and say, come on, let's be positive. As long as you think that way, you're just going to get more of what you have. Like, let's turn that language around. Like, if you start challenging other people around it, you start doing it to yourself. Does that make sense? So I'm just checking in with a few of your comments. I struggle with you and I being in 2 different countries and not being able to see each other enough. It says Facebook user. Who is that? Change your thoughts, change your world. In a nutshell, Cherie, absolutely. Change your thoughts, you change your life. You are, change your paradigm, change your life. You are in so much more control than you think, but you believe your own stories that you tell yourself. For years, I told myself certain stories about who I was because I lost my mum when I was a young girl. Yes, that's molded the person that I am today, but it made a lot of excuses for things that I did or I wasn't dealing with, things like that. It's just a choice. It's just a story that you tell yourself. You can change your story. You can improve. You can get better. You can eat better. You can exercise more. You can do better in your business. You can bring about more positive things in your life. You can bring about a passport coming. You can bring about lots of things if that's what you concentrate on. So listen to yourself and listen to others. Laurie, yep, that's so true. I have notes in 3 different places now that says there will be an opportunity to bring it up today. I have a goal I'm running for by the middle of August, going to see what results I get with that mindset. Well, you're going to get much closer to your goal with that kind of mindset of bringing that intention, because you'll see opportunities that you didn't see before. When you're closed-minded and you believe your excuses, things will present themselves right in front of you. People will present themselves right in front of you, and you won't see the opportunity that's right in front of your face because you're not in the right mindset. When you're in the right mindset, one thing will lead you to another, which leads to another, which could lead to a beautiful opportunity or somebody joining your business or a new customer or something like that. But you can't see opportunities if you're not in the right headspace. Beth, yes, some things I need to change my language around. Ask yourself, why don't you have enough time? Yeah, makes sense, from Cherie. So I'm just challenging you to change your language around what you tell yourself to be true, because it's probably not true. It's just something that you believe to be true, but you can change anything that you want to, but you got to start with your language. Your language is everything. The excuses that you tell yourself will keep you stuck. You change your language, you change your thoughts, you change your outlook, you change your intention, you will change the results and therefore change your life eventually. But it all starts with your language. So listen to the way that you talk. And I hope this might not make sense to you right now, but I hope this is smack bang in your face in the next 24 hours. Something that you've told yourself and it's like, I don't need to believe that's true, or that is an excuse. I'm making an excuse. I know I'm making an excuse. I hope this hits you in the next 24 hours with something that you tell yourself that you know is not really true, because you've got to distinguish the difference between a story that you tell yourself and what you actually have control in changing. And you can change a lot more than you think just by listening to your own words and listening to the words of people around you. Okay, amazing skill to develop. An amazing, amazing, amazing skill to develop. So if you become a leader in this industry at all, you have a team of any kind, you want to listen to the way that they talk so you can mentor them and help them through it in the way that they just talk to themselves. Don't agree with people when they complain. That's what everyone does. Oh, I'm so sorry. Put a different spin on that. Just say, oh, that's that must be really challenging at the moment. But how about focusing on, something, be that person to other people, but most importantly, be that person to yourself. So just to summarize, have a great awareness around it, catch your own language, catch your own thoughts so you can rephrase it. And when you can rephrase it, you can bring repetition into it and then you can evaluate. So that's kind of the process that you want to think about. But I really hope this makes you think about the way that you talk to yourself and the excuses that you you give to yourself, because you are in so much more control than you think. And you if you're that person that has the same things that keep showing up, like you're that person that says, I don't know why this keeps showing up for me. I don't know why I can't ever save money. I don't know why everything I tackle never works out. Like if you're that person, you've got things in your subconscious that you're believing yourself to be true, and they're not serving you, so you need to change them. So start by changing your language and bringing yourself a life of opportunities and possibilities, not putting yourself down, not giving yourself excuses, not believing that you can actually be amazing and wealthy and, have a thriving business and a great life. That is possible for all of us, but you make it happen or you sabotage it. So which one do you want to create? That's totally up to you. So I hope this just brings some thought to you about really thinking about your language and other people's language, so you can not only help yourself, but help others. Okay, so I will leave it there. A bit of food for thought. I look forward to seeing you all on Clubhouse tomorrow for that discussion around building relationships and connections and things like that on social media. And we'll give you some tips and ideas and things like that. So that will be a great discussion for you to tap into. If you don't know where the link for that is, just go to helenmartinonline.com/events, and the link to the Clubhouse discussion is there. Okay. Yes, thank you. Dan is reading a book called Ask by Mark Victor Hansen, best-selling author of The Chicken Soup for the Soul. That's a great book. So thanks for that book recommendation. Book recommendations are great. You got to feed your brain with that kind of knowledge and information, okay, to learn how to think differently as well. So thank you for listening today, and I look forward to seeing you on Clubhouse tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, bye.